Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So we are happily getting some fun episodes, and I truly am. I don't know. I'm just happy I get to do what I do because there's so much shows out and still coming out, or not even coming out, but still dropping new content for everybody. I just enjoy what I get to wake up and do daily, man. That's all I gotta say. But this week's episode was pretty funny, of our kid going to demon school and pretty much showing everybody that whatever you have done or whatever you're capable of, this kid is capable of doing much more than you. And every time he does something, it just leads us to another position of him being completely oohed and awed at, and absolutely having people, loving and being absolutely mind blown by every single thing he continuously does. Um, for one thing, he's still being like loved and treated like a champion ever since he has beat somebody of ridiculous powers and standing. So he's already has that still on his belt, and then not to mention the fact that after beating him, the guy then has to, he like insulted him and stuff on accident. He's like, you beat me and you're so ridiculously strong. He's like, no, I'm not that strong. I'm weaker than a bug. He's like, oh my god, if he's weaker than a bug, what does that make you? Like, he literally was just trying to make the situation better, and everybody around was making it much worse. Which is awesome. Just by the way it plays out, and by the way the characters were, egging it on or whatnot. I do truly love what we've been getting with these like comedy shows that love to have fun with its overall premise, and I don't think it allows, I mean, the show can go serious whenever it wants, but it doesn't need to. And if it does go serious, I feel like it's not gonna suffer really at all. Like, I mean, the kid seemingly is a goofball and always kind of just being a pushover and stuff like that. So for him to go serious, it's probably going to be a pretty crazy situation. And the other time, he has already gone a little bit serious when it came down to protecting that girl from getting hit from the sword that was pretty much his fault, was active in the first place. Like, he's in a fight with somebody, and then a sword is about to destroy, like, hit somebody. The reason why that sword is not hitting you is because you moved. So whose fault is it if that person gets sliced? And that's more or less how I think he's looking at that situation when it comes down to him jumping into action and like doing practically an attack for the first time, and not just allowing the attack to follow through. So I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence of how I feel about his overall character. Like, he is kind of annoying and kind of super pushover and stuff, but it plays out really well every week so far for these two episodes. I can say, to the case of, I really do want to see more. I hope this show doesn't get an abrupt ending and doesn't give us a second season, or doesn't even tease that there's something to come further down the line and I just gotta go read the manga, stuff like that. But regardless, if it does, we will still be here recording and talking about it as much as we can, with as much as we get from it. Because I think, to be fair, this by far is one of, if not the only other show that I have competing with the curiosity, like the, I can't even think of how to say it right now, the cautious or whatever hero. Like, there's not a lot of shows beating that show in the overall grasp of comedy alone, like just comedy. And I think this show that we're watching has a good chance just because it's nailing down what my sense of comedy is, I guess. I don't know if everybody feels the same, but I do think everybody can at least agree that this show has potential to be something worth not only just telling people about, but worth another watch after watching it once. So I definitely can say that for myself. I'm not sure if that goes for everybody, but if it does, let me know how you guys are feeling about it. I have dropped quite a bit of videos today for after this one comes out. So I didn't get really any complaints about how many videos I dropped last time. So I think you guys are just like me when it comes down to I just want my content out there. Like when I go to channels and I'm watching multiple channels and I want to, hear someone's opinion that I look up to or that I just enjoy watching, I usually just wish the content was there so I can view it whenever I feel like it. I mean, even if it's a day that I don't feel like watching it, at least it's there when I feel like watching it, right? And that's what I want for my channel. If you don't feel like watching it the day that it comes out when I review it and whatever, you shouldn't feel obligated to have to watch it. Um, sure, I love to know that you guys watched it or enjoyed it or whatever the case may be, but to think that, you know, regardless of however long, you'll check it out sooner or later, that's good enough for me. I don't think people sub to my channel to not check out my content, and that's why I just let it be free. Like, let my content be my content. Like, I I just, whenever you guys want to view it, and I just wanted it to be out there. So if you don't mind me doing that, I will be putting out more stuff. And like on Tuesday I had nothing to put out, so that's my one gripe, is I would love to be able to drop more content on Tuesday. But at the same time, if I've already gotten everything out that I wanted to get out to you, and it just so happens that I finally get a break on Tuesday and just drop one video, that's cool by me too. But this channel, as much it is mine as it is your guys's when it comes down to what we put on the channel, because I want you to be able to watch it and be able to ask questions or even tell me what I might get wrong, So with all that being said, take care, and I will definitely talk to you guys as soon as possible. So with all that being said, take care and have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime J, and let's get a little boss fight at the end of this, shall we? Alright, peace.